tower was illuminated in green in recognition of the climate change summit that gets underway tomorrow. But on the streets, protesters ignored rules against demonstrations and clashed with police. KCAL 9's Brian Webb tells us 200 of them were arrested.
Paris police fired tear gas to break up protesters defying a government ban on demonstrations. Other protesters were beaten with batons. Nearly 200 were arrested. These demonstrators formed a human chain along the route of a long-planned protest march through central Paris. Nearby, thousands of shoes were set out to symbolize the many feet that could not march because of the ban.
What we're seeing here is an outpouring of determination from Parisians to be heard nonetheless.
The nearly 2-week climate change conference will address greenhouse gases, which are blamed for rising temperatures. 147 world leaders will be there, including President Barack Obama, who paid respects to the terror attack victims by laying a single white rose at a memorial site. The president on Tuesday praised France's decision not to call off the conference.
What a powerful rebuke to the terrorists it will be when the world stands as one and shows that we will not be deterred from building a better future for our children.
There are 120,000 security forces stationed across France to brace for the biggest security challenge since the terrorist attacks. Nearly 1,000 people thought to pose a security risk have been blocked from entering the country, still in mourning. Brian Webb, KCAL 9 News.
And LA Mayor Eric Garcetti is expected to head to Paris sometime this week for the conference. In downtown LA today, hundreds of people rallied to encourage world leaders to find solutions to climate change. KCAL 9's Adriana Weingold tells us what they hope to accomplish.
So they can begin to transport more dirty
Earth to Paris, keep fossil fuels in the ground. It's the message hundreds of people from labor, environmental, faith, and social justice groups shouted as they marched through downtown, all demanding environmental change.
Fossil fuels have got to go.
We need to let our leadership know that enough's enough, and we can't put big oil profits in front of our children's future.
The march and rally comes just one day before the UN Climate Change Conference in Paris. The groups here say they're standing in solidarity with people all over the world, saying that anything less than a binding agreement that lowers emissions in a way that matches the requirements laid out by scientists is unacceptable.
We are on track right now to melt all the frozen places on this planet and make life hell and high water for our kids and our grandkids.
Nearly 150